I want to get right to this with Raul Elizade. He's with the Poor Grace Foundation in Mexico. Raul, what's interesting to me, and we just talked about this even before we started doing this interview, is that in Mexico, for both medical and recreational reasons, marijuana is being pushed, or the use of marijuana is being pushed on the federal level. In the United States, it's a lot more complicated because it's on the state level. Kind of first update us on where things are in the Mexican government as it relates to the use of marijuana.
Yeah, just like you already said, here in Mexico, all the change to have access to marijuana products must be on a federal level, because over here the states doesn't control the health issues. So everything has to be at the federal level. Right now we have access in Mexico for medical products, pharmaceutical medical products at a federal level. And we have, at the federal level also, we are allowed to have only 5 grams of cannabis without having to go to jail.
So the new development is that there might be even more allowed in the near future.
Yes, of course. We will not have this kind of problem that you already have in the United States, like traveling across the borders of states borders with marijuana products. We will not have that kind of problem here, because everything here will be changed at the federal level. Right now, like in the United States, you will still have the THC on the group 1 of drugs, and we changed that to group 2, and with less than 1% of THC, we change it to group 4. So over here, it will be a completely different game that you have in the United States. Over here, we could do like research at the federal level. We could do products, that it would be on all federal level, and it would be, we even could import and export marijuana products.
How does the Mexican people view America's stance on marijuana? Is that talked about at all? Are you guys surprised that the United States hasn't followed suit?
Yeah, like we in Mexico see the United States as a nation with 2 faces, because you have access in some states to medical and even recreational for marijuana products, but you at the federal level have no access at all, So it's like a country with 2 faces. One that says, okay, it's okay, I will approve it, but at the federal level, you say, like, no, it's incorrect. So we take a step forward and we say, like, okay, let's it's immoral to people that have access to marijuana products at the federal level.
What's next for your organization?
Sorry?
What's next for your organization? Where does the activist within your country go now? What do you want to see happen?
What we want to see happen is to start doing research, a lot of research here in Mexico, because at this moment we don't have research because of the prohibition. So we need to start having research, then start having the develop of products here in Mexico that it will be legal. Also, we could start growing marijuana to start to develop this kind of products here in Mexico. So we not only will import from the United States or for Canada or Colombia that they have already passed this law, so we can also export to countries where it will be legal. And of course, the next step is to change the law of personal use, because we think that the drug policy that is happening in Mexico is not working. So we have to change the law, and recreational use of marijuana should be permitted in Mexico.
It's interesting to me when you talk about research, the green light, more forward progress on legalizing the substance leads to research and perhaps more discoveries in how to more responsibly use it.
Yeah, the research is the base of everything. Research is the most important thing of all this industry. We have a lot of research coming from the United States that already proved the efficacy of this product for Alzheimer's, Parkinson, epilepsy, and everything. So we in Mexico we were behind that. We were not doing research, because of this federal law that we used to have. But not right now that we put this bill in the Congress, everything will change. This is a game changer, and Mexico will be open for investors in the marijuana industry for medication, and we will be open for research in Mexico. So this is great for the nation. This is something very, very good for the nation.
Okay, one perspective on a very controversial issue. Raul, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.